Right, hi. Some familiar faces in here. I know a few of you are experienced in exhibiting at BVE and other international trade shows. Amanda invited us to just talk through what Playbox does for BVE and the run-up to BVE, how to follow up on sales leads, things like this. Very quickly, a little bit about us. We're an international company. We participate in all of the major international exhibitions, as well as something like 25 regional and territorial exhibitions. We have sales right across the world, so UK market is quite a small market for us. We basically chose BVE because it's right for the broadcast industry. When we first looked at BVE, it was more of a production show. We were a little bit apprehensive about exhibiting because it was more focused towards production. Obviously, we're a broadcast manufacturer. But BVE have a good brand now. They're well known for broadcast technology, and they have a lot of space. You can play with configurations of the stands, a bit more flexibility than some of the other shows. The locations for BVE obviously very good, easy to get to, lots of transport links, and the team are very good. They make us feel welcome. So as I said, initially we started in 2009 with BVE. We had a very small budget. It was sort of a toe in the water for us. We decided to go for a shell scheme stand, very small, 12 square meters. What we wanted to do was put our products on the stand, do something to get people on, make the stand look good for somebody to, people to read something on the walls, get an idea of what we do, come on, touch technology, meet the salespeople, take something away with them, etc. We needed people to be able to sit down, have a drink, feel relaxed. We needed them to find the stand easily. We chose a stand which was actually quite close to the front, but it was kind of around the back. It wasn't immediately in view as you walk through the door. We needed something to be able to log the visitors, and for the first year we actually wrote the names of the visitors down because we didn't budget for the scanners. This was it, year one, very basic. I don't have very good pictures, I'm sorry. These are ones I took on my phone at the time, but it was a very small stand, just with 2 demo systems, somewhere for people to sit. It was quite dimly lit, not much in the way of branding on the actual stand, just on the back walls because it was a shell scheme. So, what we did, we followed up on the leads, made some sales, decided that BVE was a good show to exhibit at, so we thought, okay, we'll do it next year. So, on the day of the first show, we signed up for a bigger stand. We were quite lucky because the stand behind us didn't sign up on time. We signed up, we took their space, and it was facing the door. Perfect. Luckily, this was a bigger stand, 30 square meters, so we could actually all stand and have visitors on the stand as well. It was a nice position, light coming in through the door, lots of light from the ceiling. We made the stand brighter. And we did a lot more sort of pre-show, come and see us, book a meeting on the website, these sort of things. We took brochures, lanyards, all the usual stuff for people to take away, drinks for people, more seats. This is what we had for year 2. It was a very simple stand. It was just front-facing with the brand sort of quite prominent on top there. A few places for people to sit, still quite small. But it was a very good stand for us, very good year. We were able to show our products in 2 demo pods on this back wall here and have sort of a video wall demonstrating our graphics and things like that. Very simple stand. That was also a success. It was much more successful than the first year, I think because people saw us. So we decided, okay, next year, 2011, we'll keep that space, but what we were going to do is have a look at brightening it up a little bit. So we did a lot of PR around the show, sort of announced deals that we'd closed at the exhibition, and really generated a buzz about BVE. We decided to actually focus more on booking meetings on the stand rather than just attracting new people. It's good to attract new people, obviously, to your stand, but you want to work with the customers maybe you've been targeting for 2-3 years or more, or people who are already customers, you want to show them some new technology. So we'd sent out invitations, we booked meetings, we did front page advertising, we take the back page on a few of the publications and sort of mention BVE on there, come and see us at BVE. for the third year, we had a much brighter stand. It's actually the same space as the previous year, same 30 square metres, 6 by 5. But we decided to make it a little bit more private, more geared towards one-to-one meetings with clients. So, sorry, not good pictures again, came off my BlackBerry, but on this side over here, there was some seating around behind the demo pods. And the demo pods were outside facing, which gave more room for people to be able to stand around the stand and look at the technology rather than sort of, cram on and stand shoulder to shoulder with each other. That was quite nice because this view actually was from the main entrance as you come in, so nice bright stand. This was a completely new design for us because our corporate colours are green, but for one thing I found about Earl's Court was the lighting is a bit orange and a bit dim, so having a dark stand didn't really work for us, so we decided to lighten it up a little bit. Hopefully XL will be a lot lighter. So for 2012 we decided, okay, BVE now is a serious exhibition. It actually is the flagship exhibition for Playbox. The designs that we use on the stand, the way we promote it, are used all around the world in our other offices for NAB, IBC, things like that. We decided to make it bigger. We gave much more budget to 2012, something like 4 times. We got a nice stand designer that's come and create a nice open stand for us. Nice clean look, lots of branding, Playbox everywhere so people could see who we were when they walked up to the stand, or even if they were walking around the show they could still see it from a distance. More space for doing demonstrations. We like to show our products off, so we want people to come on and look at the products and touch them, meet the salespeople. So we need space for people to be able to do that. And also have disabled access. One of the things with the shell scheme in the early days is you just have the carpet, but when you have an island or a freestanding stand, you have a step if you choose to incorporate that in your design. It's always good to have a disabled access because for wheelchair users. We just increased the marketing, carefully selected the team of people that would be on the stand at the show, looking at who had visited our stand in previous years, the type of clients they were, what they were looking for, and then tailoring the salespeople to fit around that, those types of customers. So, again, off my BlackBerry, much bigger stand, big light boxes, somewhere people sort of walk on, sit, a coffee bar, everything else. That's, I think, 50 square metres, that stand. But it was much more open. It was actually brighter than that, but my camera didn't pick up the light. So XL, naturally, we want to be part of BVE at XL. We've increased the stand space again, so it's nearly 5 times the size of the original stand back in 2009. I suspect next year we'll probably go bigger and closer to the bar, because most of our salespeople like to spend time in the bar. Inside the main entrance, we've got lots of branding, lots of things to give away, so people walking around with the brand. There's a lot of debate over whether it's good giving things away at exhibitions, because most of it gets thrown in the rubbish, but I like to give away fun things like toys and squeezy stress balls and USB sticks with lights on, things like that. We've got a good staff now of people who've been handpicked for exhibitions, not just random salespeople who it's their turn to go, but people who've done exhibitions before, maybe they've done some of the international shows. Lots of places for people to sit, and like Amanda said, we're going to be focusing on social media, lots of targeted marketing, email shots, lots of sponsorships, and just generally sort of shouting about it more. That's about it really from me. Sort of to keep it short, but yeah, thanks very much.